Hello and welcome back to Keldeo60 Plays. Today I am playing some more Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, and last time I did some more purification farming and prep. And off screen I finished it. So now the last currently 7 Shadow Pokemon are going to be purified. And there's going to be some small evolutions as we go today. Weeping Bell opened the door to its heart. Regain the move Magical Leaf, and I believe a refresh. Nope, Morning Sun. Wait, Weeping Bell couldn't learn Morning Sun at this point? It probably learned Synthesis, which at that point, is there really a difference? Both require Sunny Day. Last time I checked. To deal more damage. Lunatone is finally purified. After being completely shafted for actual defensive tanks. From its original goal of being my next Shadow Pokemon. Oh, it had 3 moves compared to the usual 2. It doesn't know Rain Dance. There's Shadow Beedrill. Sludge Bomb. Pretty good. And Baton Pass. Butterfree. Butterfree opened the door to its heart. Sidekick. Morning Sun. Oh, pretty good. And a ribbon. Time for the Arbok. Another Pokemon Bat's immediately learning Sludge Bomb and Refresh. Okay, pretty okay. And another Purification Ribbon. Yep. Okay. Nope. That is a definitive nope on the Firestone. Sorry about that. Just doing a bit of checking on Firestone. Usage, there's only 2. There's only 2. And it's the 2 you're probably thinking of. Cross Chop and Helping Hand on a Primate. Would be cool if I could bring this up and have Helping Hand on an Annihilate, but that's not happening. Venomoth opened the door to its heart. Silver Wind. And refresh. No shelter requires water. Is there a late game Staryu that I have to worry about? Nope, it's already a Starmie, so... Okay. With these all done, we're getting the last couple evolutions here. And just for giggles, because my original file I evolved the full pick, this one will be the Rowlet, just for consistency. Though I will have a very hefty supply of both evolution stones come post game. And there's a Cloyster. Time for the Arcanine. Surprisingly, the two I'm evolving at the moment are the two that you get almost directly after each other. You get Growlithe right before you get Shelter in the key layer. Okay, now to see what Pokemon are where and what are good in the Purification Chamber. There's not a bug grass type here that's gonna actually be good, right? There's not a Pokemon here that a bug grass is actually gonna be good for. Unfortunately, I already used my Leaf Stone of the game. You know what? This one's actually done. With just this set alone. Because this is actually a proper circle. Okay. We have this weirdness. What is it? Standard point. That worked. And there we go. And with that, every single one is at max tempo. Goal has been achieved. Oh, I forgot 2 Pokemon. Quite literally removed Pokemon from party and forgot to put the others back. Hang on. Does the Primate have... No. It does not have the, additional items, so... Since I'm gonna be... So, my goal, as initially stated, today is going to be the return to Citadark Isle. And we're gonna run my old team. I should, at this point... Hang on. Do I need to go back someplace first? Did I accidentally put this on a Pokemon? Oh! No, wait, hang on. I'm supposed to go back and... Nope, none of these have it. Nope. Gotta check all the Pokemon that were in party at one point. No. Since we actually have to head to Gationport, I'm going to head back to Gationport. Apparently, I did not pick up the item that I thought I did, which is the amulet coin. Which one I did? But that's the item I will be putting on Breloom for the time being. When I figure out where I forgot it. Do have one left over. Actually, hang on. Give that to Flygon. And for the moment, while Walrein doesn't have a truly good water-type move, Mystic Water to push the absolute limit. Out of Water Gun. Oh! Not here. Because the amulet coin's not in a spot. That spot. It... Oh. Okay, that makes sense. I'm stupid. Wasting so much time. Wasting so much time. You actually have to go find Emma. Wherever she may be. That's not. That's Jovi, not Emma. Oh. No, it is Gationport. I just don't know where in Gationport. I'm stupid. I'm genuinely stupid. But sometimes it's just knowing that fact that makes it easier. That Pokemon Center, that shop. Well, not that group. Nope. That's just her and the grandfather. I would like the amulet coin, but I also don't remember. Where Emma actually is in Gationport. Not here. Of course. Not the ammo I'm looking for. Searches Pokemon XD. Maybe it's just easier to find where. Oh, I failed to answer yes to all her questions and did not get it. Of course. Her mother's name is Arcee, not Emma. So the other thing said the wrong character name. Oop. Just wasting time. You're supposed to answer everything. Okay. On to the shadow. Hey you, that thing you're riding on. It's kinda cool. I had this feeling I've met you in a port somewhere, but I don't give a hoot about that. I do have a problem when someone shows up here without a passage on our boat. Neither of these guys are going to be Shadow. Sky Uppercut on the Crawdont. I'm like 5 times its level, but not 5 times, but about 10 levels over. You know what? I'm gonna put the, since I don't have access to the amulet coin, my goal will be putting the EXP share on Pokemon. Especially since Breloom is kinda behind. Oh, a Golduck. I wonder if it's, oh, yep. Unfortunately, I did bring a large number of hefty Pokemon. That are really liable to send things like this Golduck straight into the afterlife. Which is the problem if you are purposely trying to build for stuff that happens later. Oh, here comes Aerial Ace. On the wrong Pokemon. At least I know it won't do anything else. Because it's a Shadow Pokemon and the NPC is coded to only run the Shadow move. Stabilize? Shadow? Yeah, okay. It's all the technically, supposedly hard to catch Pokemon in their game, or what are considered region potential exclusive. I want to think Mudslap won't take out the Golduck, but New Shadow Rave's actually doing some damage on my Aggron. The complete inverse. I would want to think Water Gun won't take it out, but Walrein does have a decent special attack. Yeah. Here comes the second Shadow Rave. Or the next Shadow Rave. Yeah, I'm gonna have to heal Aggron this coming turn. Good thing I bought a chunk of these. Okay, Golduck caught. Once again, a Pokemon that you can find earlier in its, as an early encounter in its game. But at the point where the Great Ball is introduced. Yeah. And yes, and this is why I chose to level at Mount Battle. This right here is proving the reason why I go to Mount Battle early on. Seriously. I am technically one choice away from sending a full power Ice Beam at the Sableye, which will probably take it out in one go at this point. Oh, it shook 3 times. I do not trust the Pokeball that shakes 3 times. Never shall. Never will. It's a false sense of security. Man, I've scored Mudslap so many times and it still hasn't triggered the the accuracy problem. I probably should call with Aggron at this point. Because at this point, Mudslap is just one attack away from critting. Or Mudslap's one crit away from taking out the Sableye. And there we go. First trainer on the island took 10 minutes to deal with. Are we surprised? And off he goes to report while I go back to port to heal up. And that is essentially how Citadark Isle, a good way to show how Citadark Isle is gonna go. Pain and suffering the entire way through. But anyways, that is going to be it for today. Thank you all so very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye!